Good evening, boys. Today is Hump Day, November 5th, 2025, and I'm coming to you live from my house here in Northern Virginia, outside of the nation's capital, where, we did not have an election in the nation's capital last night, but we did have an election in the state where I live. But fun fact, it is not a state. It is technically a commonwealth. If you didn't know this, the United States has, I can't remember if it's 3 or 4 or 5 commonwealths. There's, I think I can do this. I think there's Virginia as a commonwealth, Massachusetts, I want to say Pennsylvania, and then like Kentucky, something like that. What are the commonwealth states? Okay. So Kentucky, Massachusetts, but look what a goddamn genius I am. Look at that. Boom! Kentucky, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, Virginia. And if you look up like what's the difference between a state and a commonwealth, there's none. There's none. It's just that one is called a commonwealth and one is called a state. But anyway, how's it going, everybody? We're halfway through the work week. We are over the hump. We are technically closer to Friday than we are to Monday. So let's just keep it going. We're almost there. Brandon Martinez says we're live in the chat, boys. Yes, we are. Don't forget to like the stream. Please do not forget to like the stream. Help spread the stream. And Brandon says, I did not expect you to be from Virginia. Well, technically, I am from Maryland. I was born in Maryland, grew up in Maryland, lived most of my life in Maryland, but then I moved to Florida for a little bit. Then I moved back to, when I moved back to the general DC area, I moved to Virginia. And KS is there. Hello, KS. Hello. All right, so let me go ahead and share the stream link like I do every stream. I'm going to send it to my friend David, who last time he just responded with gay. I'm going to send a link to my friend Nick. I'm going to send the link also to my friend Chokiat, who I don't think has ever joined us. Robbie, I'm going to send it to my friend Robbie. Of course, I will send it to the beautiful Lisa. And of course, I will send it to my friend who has me blocked, Johnny Gators. I will send it to him. And then, of course, I'm going to head over to Instagram and I'm going to send it to the Razman, the Singleton man. I'm going to send it to him. Let me see if I can find him. Where is he? Where did you go, Razman? Right here. And then I'm going to send it to our North Star, so to speak, the North Star of the Addy Goes live stream, which of course would be Francesca Estevez. She is the guiding light. She is the inspiration for which we stream. This is why we come here. It is for this beautiful young lady. I will send her the stream. Where the hell where did she go? Where did she? Oh, of course, she's in the primary tab. She's not in my general tab on Instagram. She's in the primary tab. So I'll send the link to her. And then let's see. There's a couple of other like Instagram, like I wanted to like a couple of Instagram 304s that I'm going to send the link to. So I'm going to send it to this person as well. This really beautiful Indian girl. And then, I think that's it. I think what's most important is that we have sent it to the beautiful Francesca Estevez. KS says hi. I think I already said hi to you, KS. And then Brendan Martinez says we are closer to 2050 than we are to the year 2000. I guess that is true. Actually, I saw something the other day that was it kind of made me angry. Now, I want to make sure. Okay, now I'm doing this from memory, so I want to make sure I get it right. It was that 1935 is to 1980 as 1980 is to 2025. And just doing the math in my head, that does seem to check, but I don't like it. I don't like it because 1930, like I'm old. I say that all the time. I'm old. I was born in the 70s, in the 1970s. But even growing up in the era that I grew up, the 1930s still seem like they seem so far ago, so long ago. Granted, my grandparents were born in the 1930s, and so, okay, maybe it's not that long ago, but still, just the fact that 1935 is as close to 1980, because, 1980 doesn't seem that long ago. I mean, it seems like a long time ago, but it doesn't seem like that long ago, but really it was a long time. It was a long time ago. And I think probably the earliest memories I have are like of the late 70s, early 80s. So anyway, yeah, no, that whole thing of 1935 being as close to 1908, no, that just, it made me angry. I wanted to punch my computer, but I didn't want to buy a new computer. Okay, boys, let's get started. We're gonna jump right into this. So I kind of took a little detour. I wanted to add. Let me mute the music for a second. Actually, okay. My wife just got home. So my wife just got home as I'm just beginning the stream, as she often does. So let me go say hi to her really quick. I'll be right back. Boys, just needed to go do my husbandly duty. I said duty. No, I need to go say hi to my wife really quick. I'm like out of breath from just running down the stairs to say hello to her. What's also crazy is there is a major epidemic approximately every 100 years. So wait, okay. Because I guess we had the Spanish flu in the 1920s, and then of course we had the COVID-19 in 2020. When was the Spanish flu? When was the Spanish flu? It was 1918. So yeah, roughly. So luckily, we probably none of us on this stream will probably be around for the next one in the year 2120. So we'll probably be gone. Maybe our grandkids might be. Well, not mine. Like, maybe 100 years from now. I don't have any grandkids yet. So if I had a grandkid in, like, let's say I had, the soonest I could have one is in 9 months. That means it would be about 100 years old. So maybe mine. But your guys are all younger. So I don't even think you have kids yet. So your grandkids probably will be around to see the year 2120. Meanwhile, me with my old man sperm, well, I've already made the child that's going to make the grandkid. So that's done. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. Okay. So I took a bit of a detour on the UI thing because I was like, you know what? When the game starts, it's too quiet. Oh. Well, okay. Well, that's not what I was expecting. Did I check in bad code? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like fooling around with something this morning. I saw that. I asked AI for something about a singleton, and it gave me this this templated singleton class, and I was like, wait a minute, is that built in? And apparently it's not. So, but that's not a big deal. But I was very curious because it does seem like there's certain patterns where they have support for the observer listener pattern, right? With delegates and actions. But there are certain other patterns that would make sense for them to just kind of have. Like singleton, I think, would be one. I guess I can understand because singletons, like in the case of Unity, when a singleton gets instantiated, it usually gets instantiated on awake. Whereas I think in normal cases, like it would get instantiated on in the constructor. On the first. Well, this is the thing that was kind of driving me nuts because I was trying to figure out exactly when. Where is it? Here. So here's the singleton pattern, and I was trying to figure out. Okay, well, here's the constructor. When exactly does that constructor get called? And I'm guessing it is on the first reference of instance, because in C++, the way you would do a singleton pattern is very similar, except this thing here that we call instance, which is I guess it's a field in C# or something. Yeah, I think it's a field. In C++, you would just have a static function. So it would get called inside of the static function because static functions don't exist within the object. So I'm guessing since this is a static field, it's a similar thing. Because this is asking, okay, give me an input manager back, and it's going to have to well, then it's going to call the constructor. That still doesn't make sense to me. Okay, anyway, but wait, let me. Okay, so this is not working. Oh, okay, I know why it's not working. So I downloaded I downloaded a sound effect for the boat, and I put it on the boat when it was it should be attached to the boat prefab. Let's look at the boat prefab really quick. So how's everybody's week going? Is everybody doing well? Anybody got any big plans this weekend? This will be my last weekend home for a while. This will actually be my last weekend home probably until January. Well, I might come home before Christmas. I might come home after Christmas. I haven't decided yet, but it'll probably be my last weekend home until the new year. And so I am pretty excited. I still need to figure out where I'm going, though. Okay, so this idle sound, and then let me see. Where I had a boat. Let me see. So we had audio clip, I guess. Boat waves. That's what I want. I want the boat waves to be this. I don't want it. Yes, I do want it to play on Awake. I want it to be a 3D sound. And I think I think when I was playing around with it, I think 20 is about where, as long as, ooh, what is it? What is this visualization? This is pretty interesting. No streams until 2026. No, I will be streaming while I'm away. So this is actually, when I went away over the summer, I didn't really stream. And so, okay, here's the thing. Like, obviously, I enjoy doing the stream, and I would like the stream to grow. And I think I didn't do myself any favors by basically not streaming between June and September. Like, most of June, pretty much all of July, and pretty much all of August, I didn't stream because I was in Africa, and. But the point is I didn't do myself any favors by like trying, like wanting to grow the channel. I didn't do myself any favors, right? So, and then like my wife, who like sometimes like women are often very emotional, not logical, but every now and then they do have some insight, which is good. And like my wife is just like, well, how do you expect people to listen to you if you're not streaming? And then I was like, yeah, but like I always stream at like 7 p.m. And she's like, just stream when you stream. It's fine. Just stream when you stream. And I'm like, all right. So I still need to figure out where I'm going. And that was part of actually what I wanted to do tonight with you guys, with you fine people, is figure out where I'm going to go. But regardless of where I go, I'll be streaming. Now, what hours I'll be streaming, I don't know. That kind of depends on where I'm at, right? It like depends on. Like, well, why the sad face, KS? I'm still going to be streaming. It just might be some awkward hour. Think of it as maybe it'll be like Addy in the morning. Let me see. So let's talk about that really quick. Let's do that. Time zone is it? There's this nice tool that I like. Where is it? It's this one. So what you can do is you can kind of put different cities and you can see how they line up. So let's get rid of these. So first, let me start with my hometown, Washington, D.C. All right, put that as kind of our guiding light, kind of like Francesca Estevez is our guiding light of the stream. This Washington, D.C. is my guiding light. What's the budget? So I don't want to say there is no budget because obviously I'm not a rich man, but I do well for myself. So I would say the budget is within reason, right? Like I'm not going to be taking a private jet to Australia, like nothing like that. But can I fly economy to Australia? Sure. I don't want to go to Australia, but I could if I wanted to. So let's see. So what I need to do is, so this is the Washington, D.C. This is the East Coast time zone. I'm going to look for my buddy Matthew, who is in London, put him on here too, so I can see like kind of line up to like maybe when he can listen. I think you guys are mostly kind of like Brandon, KS. I know you're in Canada. I'm guessing you guys are like on the East Coast time. So here are a couple options. Auckland, New Zealand. I would like to go to Auckland. Another option of where I would like to go, Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia. Another option of where I will probably have to go at some point is Seoul, South Korea. And those are the big ones. These are like the three big ones. So if I kind of like these are the hours that I would need to be available during work. As you can see, Seoul, South Korea probably is the worst. Ulaanbaatar, the second worst. Auckland, I could make that work a little bit. But and in terms of streaming, like I normally stream 6 to 9. So Seoul, South Korea wouldn't be bad. Actually, Auckland would be really nice. That would be like a lunchtime stream for me. A little below market at the point. What's your current salary? If you know, you know. Yes, a little. I'm on the West Coast. Go to so okay. So here's another thing that I should have mentioned. So I have to go to California in a couple of weeks for work. And so my thought is, since I'll be in San Francisco, I want to take. I live on the East Coast, so it's easy to go somewhere in Europe. But since will be in California, I want to use that kind of as a stepping stone to go somewhere into Asia. Like I mean, like last year I went to Fiji, and I streamed a couple of times from Fiji, and I really liked Fiji quite a bit. But I'd like to go somewhere new. This is Tahiti. I've been to Tahiti. So that's why I was like thinking like Auckland, but I'd like to go down the like if I go to New Zealand, I kind of want to probably spend 2 or 3 weeks in New Zealand. I've always wanted to go to Mongolia, and like I'm actually kind of thinking like it might end up being Mongolia. Like I've always wanted to go to Mongolia. People call me crazy, but it's just like I don't know why. Like let's see if I can find Mongolia. Wait, I mean, there's Mongolia. I thought there was a flight from Tokyo. Okay, well, wait a minute. This makes things complicated. Okay, here we go. Okay, Tokyo NRT. Does Tokyo NRT go to San Francisco? It looks like it does. It goes to San Jose. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it does. Okay, so I could go to Mongolia. I don't really have much of a desire to go to Japan. A few people have said, like, I've talked to a couple of people about this, and they're like, "Why don't you go to Japan?" And I'm like, I don't know. I will probably end up meeting my wife in Seoul and spending a week with her in Seoul, Korea. And then she'll come home. And then here's the other thing I'm thinking about doing. So again, I'm going to go from Washington, D.C. over to San Francisco. And then I'm going to go from San Francisco over but I'm thinking about continuing to go west. Continuing to go west. So that way I will actually circumnavigate the planet. Which would be great. KS, what do you do at work? So I mean, I've been a programmer pretty much my entire life, but these days I used to say that I program computers. These days I say that I program programmers. I decide like what programmers are going to work on. I decide, I take part in how things are going to get done. My official title is chief architect. But that's just a fancy way of saying that I'm a boss of programmers, pretty much. So that's what I do. But the thing is my company is we are 100% remote. So I'm very fortunate. I try to remember that every day, like how lucky and how fortunate I am. But in one of the many reasons, and in one of the many ways that I am lucky and fortunate is that I can do my job from anywhere. And I also have a lot of leeway where as long as I get my shit done, they don't care like what hours I do it. There are going to be certain meetings. This is why I pulled up the time zone, buddy, because I would say like it would be important for me to be available between 9 and 12. Like that's when the bulk of my meetings are. And as you can see, Korea is not really an option, right? But I'm thinking about only spending a week in Korea. And I was already planning to take that week off. That's actually Thanksgiving week. But I don't know. Like I guess Auckland actually wouldn't be very well conducive for work. I keep seeing London like, oh, I should go there, and I'm like, oh, it's London. I don't want to go to that shitty place, that shitty country, and shit stand. No. Yeah, and then I was like, well, go to Nepal, like Bangladesh was the other place I was thinking of. Like what? But then again, why do I want to go to Bangladesh? I mean, I kind of would like to go to Bangladesh. I used to work with this woman who was, is it Bengali? If you're from Bangladesh, are you Bengali? Bangladesh. What do they call you if you're from Bangladesh? It tells you somewhere on here. Ethnic groups. Bengali. Yeah, she was Bengali. And she was gorgeous woman. And like, but she was one of these women who she knew she was gorgeous. Like a lot, like most women who are gorgeous know they're gorgeous, but she was like, I don't know how to put it. Because the thing is she was at work, right? And I remember talking to a female friend like years and years ago that I worked with. And she, like, of course, she was QE. She tested software. But I remember her talking about how, like, for women in IT, for single women in IT, it's like a buffet. And sometimes the goods are good, but sometimes the goods aren't good. But it's like a buffet because it's just nothing but kind of like socially awkward men who welcome. Who socially awkward men who are happy when a girl talks to them. And so this woman, the Bengali woman, she always wore jeans that she knew what she was doing. Let's just put it that way. She knew what she was doing. Matthew says, we have a domestic right now. Please come back later. A domestic situation. KS, do you think the economy will be better in 5 years so it'll be easier to find a job? I don't know, man. Like, I honestly don't know. Like, I have a feeling that AI is going to... I'm not an expert, so this is just my uneducated opinion. I have a feeling that AI is going to be a huge disruptor. I have a feeling that ultimately, like, I feel like ultimately we're going to have to come up with some type of UBI, universal basic income, for people, because what do you do? How does a society survive when pretty much every job can be automated? I mean, in one way, it sounds perfect, right? Like you have robots that are generating food. They're making the electricity. Like, they're going out and doing the mining and bringing the coal to the power plant and maintaining the power. Like, I mean, like, if robots are doing everything, if AI is doing everything, it's kind of, isn't that what the Star Trek universe is based off of? Where there's basically want for nothing in Star Trek. There's just and so basically humans are guided by their principle and personal accomplishment. Of course, that's science fiction and probably always will be. But I don't know. In 5 years, I honestly don't know. I'll say this. I am reaching an age where I'm looking to retire probably in the next 5 to 10 years, before I'm 60. And I think that is probably the sweet spot for my line of work. That probably in the next 5 to 10 to 15 years, I don't know what software development's going to look like with AI, and I don't know that there will be as much of a demand for programmers. Maybe I don't, like, it's hard to say. It's hard to say because, I mean, like, in a lot of ways, AI is a great tool. Because the thing is like, when I start thinking about this too much, my mind starts going to, okay, well, then the programmers are automated, so no more programmers. Now you have AI programmers, so obviously you have a product person telling them, well, the product people actually would be easier to AI replace the product people. So I guess it would be the CEO. Well, the CEOs, they would be even more easily, like it's just like you get into this, like, kind of like this ongoing, like, well, they could be replaced by AI. They could be replaced by. It's like who's calling the shots? Like, I don't know. So I honestly don't know. I do think that, like, this is going to sound terrible. I do think we're probably 20 years or more before we have robots that are as physically agile and flexible in terms of what they can do as humans, right? Like, I mean, robots that are going to go actually, like, mine coal and, like, you know, pick berries or oranges and do whatever, like that kind of thing. I think it's probably going to be a long time before we have robots that are as like agile as humans. But yeah. So that leads you to the conclusion. Okay, well, great. The only jobs available in 5 years will be manual labor jobs. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's already disrupting, but in a bad way. People are realizing they can't do half the shit they think it can. I agree with the universal income. It looks like look at Star Trek. Yeah, that's what I said. I think Star Trek. Like was there? Let's see. Was there money in Star Trek? Yes, there is money in Star Trek, but it depends on the context. Within the Earth-based Federation, it's largely obsolete due to post-scarcity technology like replicators, while interactions with other species or for luxury goods currencies like the Federation credits or gold-pressed latinum. For citizens of the Federation, the focus is on personal fulfillment rather than wealth. You know, man, if I've said this before, if I lived in the Star Trek Voyager age, I'm not living in the Star Trek Voyager age. I'm living in the holodeck. Like that. I'm just saying it like it is. I'm living it in the holodeck, and you know exactly. I mean, like people like they talk about how corn. I'm just going to do that because I will. It will nick the YouTube algorithm if I say the word. But people talk now about how corn is bad for you. Imagine a holodeck. How bad do you think that is for you? Like seriously, how bad do you think that? That's where I'm living. That's where I'm living. And people might be like, well, that's terrible. Like, why would you do that? It's just a waste of, it's not a waste of anything. Like, if it's as good as the real thing, then why? Like, why? Okay, great. I don't know. Then what's the purpose of being human? I don't think there is a purpose for being human. Like I kind of think, I mean, I'm an atheist, so I kind of think that we just kind of got here by chance. And I think things that happen by chance don't so much have a purpose. So that's why it's up for you to kind of find your own purpose. I think everybody can find their own purpose and everybody can have their own purpose. But I don't think that there's any, what's the word I'm looking for? Inherent? I don't think that there's any inherent purpose in being human. I'd love to live in the Star Trek universe. Holodeck 5 is running scenario 69. 69 times 3, my friend. Fully booked. Humans make their own purpose. There isn't one given to us. Exactly. That's. I feel you. I feel you. Like I'm very much there with you. Okay, I will say that like in terms of being an atheist, I used to like I think a lot of young people that are atheists are very snobby about being atheists, and I used to be one of them. I definitely used to be one of them. But I would say that as I've gotten older, I have had my appreciation for religion has grown. While I still don't have a religion, I would say that I've become more spiritual. If that like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. And sometimes, like, I think a lot of times is like when people talk about believing in God, you can't come up with a definition of God that actually is not like inherently contradictory, that makes total sense. So I don't know. So maybe like sometimes I think that like what like the thing like here's something. Here's a little weird. Like I remember I was on a date with this girl, and I said this to her, then we got into this long discussion, and then we never went on another date. But excuse me. But I told her how, like, even though I'm an atheist, I still believe in some type of reincarnation. And my thinking is if my brain is my experiences, my consciousness, my intelligence, my memories, everything is housed in this physical manifestation, which is my brain. My belief is that if the space-time continuum, you know, where they say everything is happening all at once, right? Like everything, like we progress through time linearly, but other beings can see it all. And so my thought is, okay, well then I would posit to you that there could be some hyper intelligent being that could access my brain now, clone it, and bring me back, right? Something like that. And in my mind, that is some type of reincarnation. Yes, affirmative. Born just in time to play St. Abilene Space Nomads. Well, almost. I feel the same here mostly, Addie. Some things in my life just happen at the right time, almost like a push to the right path, even if it hurts. We are the universe looking at itself. I love that quote.
Yeah.
Well, that always, like, when I, like, again, and like, you know, we've all done this. We've all looked at the night sky and, you know, contemplated our existence in the universe. And I've often thought that the universe is like somehow recursive, right? Like, you always, like, of course, we've all thought that, like, when you see an atom and you're like, well, that's like a little solar system. Could that be a little solar system? And I'm like, you know, what if atoms aren't necessarily a little solar system? What if they're a solar system that we can also see in our telescope millions and billions and trillions of light years away or whatever? I don't know. It probably makes no sense. I'm not the Neil deGrasse Tyson guy. I'm not. I mean, obviously. I mean, you can't prove God exists or not, so it's pointless. Humanity has more important things to do now. It's outdated. I don't know that it's outdated. Yeah, I don't know that it's outdated. Like I said, I have a great I appreciate religion, and I remember telling my mother that, like, when I was going through cancer, and she took this the wrong way, but I remember telling her that, like, I believed in the power of prayer, but what I meant was, like, when people would, because people, like, when I had cancer, a lot of people would be like, I'll pray for you, I'll pray for you, I'll pray for you, and, like, I didn't believe, but that was like a mental thing, right? It was just them telling me that was a net positive, which the more net positives you have, the more positive things are going to be in general, typically. So I don't know. Okay, why are we fucking talking about this? God damn it! Let's program. Let's do this. Stop it. Stop it with your I didn't start this stream to do an existential discussion about existence in the universe. What's the opinion on Neil deGrasse Tyson? There was a great Facebook group several years ago. This was like 10 years ago at this point, where they would, oh God, what the hell was the name of that Facebook group? But they would always call him, I'm going to type it out. They would call him, it was always Neil deGrasse Tyson. And because I remember, and like they would spell it something like that, because the group, it was like this, like, it was this satire conservative Facebook group. And they would always post these things of, like, these people that were just, like, near dead, like just looked like they were half dead zombies. And they were like, this person used to be a beauty model, and then she smoked weed one time. This is what happens. And it was like, they would always talk about Neil deGrasse Tyson, because, like, he's just smoking the ganja and turning everybody into atheists. Oh God, I love that group. I wish I could find them. I came back to you bringing up the homie, the Neil deGrasse Tyson. All right, no, fuck, shut up. Okay, well, we didn't talk about. Okay, calm down. Where am I going? So you guys got to figure that out. First, you got to figure out where I'm going. Am I going to New Zealand? Okay, fine. I think I'm going to New Zealand. Am I going to go to? And then here's the other thing. Like, if I go to Hawaii first, there's all these little, like, I could go to Guam. I've always wanted to go to. Well, actually, this is Guam, and then I've always wanted to go to Samoa. So I could go to Samoa. I've always wanted to go to Samoa or Guam. Or I think that's Guam. This is Micronesia, I think. Or is that the Marshall Islands? I think it's Marshall Islands. But there's all these, like, little, like, Pacific Island. I hate hot weather, but I really like the South Pacific. You guys voted already? Dang. Well, yeah, we voted. I mean, voting was yesterday. Voting, in case a lot of non-Americans don't know this, but voting in America is always on a Tuesday, and it is always on the first Tuesday after the first Monday of November. So that's why you'll never have an election on November 1st, because that would be, even because if Tuesday's November 1st, it has to be the first Tuesday after the first Monday. So little tidbit. And actually, it also surprised me. and I guess it shouldn't surprise me, but it surprised me that how many people don't know that Thanksgiving is always on a Thursday. Now, of course, as an American, like I just grew up knowing that. Then I'm like, well, of course, if America knows it, then the world should know it. But yeah, but a lot of people, like, I mean, I think pretty much everybody in other countries has heard of Thanksgiving. They're like, oh, that's that American thing where they kill turkeys or eat turkeys. But no, it's always on a Thursday. Always on a Thursday. Go to Java. What is the airport in Java? CGK. All right. Let's look here. CGK. Jakarta. Oh, wow. That's over. Wait. That's not Java. That's Jakarta. CGK. No. Java, is Java a country or an island or both? Country of Java. Okay, maybe Java's not a country. Java is not a country, but a large island in Indonesia. Ah, okay, so maybe that was correct. I don't want to go to Indonesia. No, I would go to the capital, which the name escapes me right now, but I have no. Is the capital of Indonesia Jakarta? Okay, maybe I won't even go to the capital. Indonesia is like one of those. There's a few countries I have no interest in going to, like obviously like North Korea, no interest, none. No, don't want to go to North Korea. I'm trying to think of others. That's probably about it. In Indonesia, the Philippines, I don't really have much desire to go to the Philippines. Like maybe Manila. I had a buddy at work who went to Manila. He went to the Philippines to meet a girl. I mean, we've all done stupid things for girls, right? I mean, you know. He would not be the first guy to travel around the world to get a little, you know. And he loved the Philippines. He loved Manila, and I'm like, no, I'm good. My country had a vote yesterday to increase tax on hotels for outsiders by 2%, basically to afford a convention center for the crackheads. I'm thinking about getting a pilot's license. Maybe one day I can fly a crew to Hawaii. What country are you in? Wait, are you in the U.S.? I mean, there were elections yesterday in the U.S., so I'm guessing you're in the U.S. I mean, because most countries have elections on Sundays. That's another thing that's really like that the U.S. does differently. Like a lot of elections in many countries are on Sundays, so that's why I'm thinking maybe you're in the U.S. But then again, as an American saying my country and meaning the U.S. that's unusual. That's unusual phrasing. Oh, my county. Oh, okay. My bad. I'm from Oregon. Okay. Love Oregon. I don't like Portland. Portland's trash. But but everything's huge in Oregon. Like the huge, beautiful forests. Huge, beautiful forests out in Oregon. Okay. Just stop it. Let me do my thing. Okay. So I wanted to make a sound of the boat where the boat's just like... Where's the code? What code? The code for what? What are you talking about, Matthew? Be more specific. I stopped the music because we're doing some sound programming. We're doing some audio programming. Now, I don't know if you can hear it, but I do hear it. Oh, and then what the other thing I wanted to do on the boat was increase the wave. Oh, I did increase. Okay, I checked that in. Okay, so that's good. The only code change I need to make is I don't. So that's just the sound of just the boat floating in the water and like the water hitting against the boat, right? The only thing, turn up that desktop audio. Okay, let me turn it up a little bit. Okay, that's as loud as it's going to go. The only thing I need to change is when I'm driving the boat, that sound is still playing. And I'm turning the desktop audio down because if I get in the boat, let's see. Oh, it sounds nice in the boat. I'm trying to decide if it's okay to keep it playing while the boat's going. I don't know. Maybe it's fine just the way it is. Why does the boat have a wave option? Isn't that supposed to be handled by the water manager? Yes and no. So you don't have physics on the water per se that like give you buoyancy, right? Like you don't have physics on the water where if I put an object in the water of X mass, it's either going to float or it's going to sink. You don't have that kind of granularity in the physics system. Maybe you do. Maybe there is a way to do it that way, but the way to do it is just basically, if you want to define how something behaves in the water, you do it on the thing. You don't set You don't set physical properties on, oh my God, stop. You don't set physical properties on the thing and just plop it in the water. No, you tell the thing how you want it to behave when it's in the water. So that's why you have a waveframe, let's say a wave amplitude, that kind of thing. I might even bump the wave amplitude up a little bit just to make the boat rock a little bit more. Let's see. But does that make sense, KS? Yeah, you don't. Oh my God, that made a huge difference. All right, I don't think it should. Let me see. So it was at 1.5. It was now 1.75 is too much. So the middle would be 6.25. Let me just. I probably got to restart the script if I'm going to do that. Oh, and this is real classic. Real classic. Yeah, I make the change. Oh, I guess it's because it's a prefab. But I was going to say I make the change here during playtime, during runtime, and the change is it's persisted in the IDE. Ah, geez, fucking Unity, man. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I think we'll stick with that. Okay. So that's just some, I had to set the, so I'm kind of sneaking this change into this PR. I don't know why Unity Editor is there. I don't think, if I don't need Unity Editor, we'll just discard that. Okay. Tweaking the boat idle sound, float, or whatever, rocking sound, I guess it is actually. All right. So the last thing to do, I mean, you could have a math equation that handles it globally for all objects in the water relative to speed. Okay. Submit a PR. I'll wait for your PR. I'll wait for your pull request, KS. I'll wait for your pull request. Okay. So the last thing I want to do is, I think we've handled pretty much all of the various cases of the UI. Let's just go through them really quick. Basically all of the dialogues, all of the controls that we have so far. So we have this, and then if I go ahead and I equip this, I can shoot. But then when I have this menu, I'm pressing the right mouse. The primary mouse button. I'm pressing the primary mouse button, and it doesn't work, which is what I want. If I do this, it doesn't work either. That's perfect. Oh, and then the other thing, if you come over here and you have a gun, and you try to drive the boat, it's going to tell you, no, you must unequip your item first. Oh man, that's loud. It really bugs me that there's no splash sound in the water. Okay. So you see the circle in the middle, basically the crosshairs, the center. I know it has a name. I can't remember it right now. I have no memory. I'm literally losing my mind. And then also there is no mouse cursor being shown. So that state, I need to make sure that is good because I don't think that is good. And what I mean by that is the times when the mouse cursor, when the mouse cursor gets shown, when it's hidden, when the when the camera is locked, you see. And what I mean by locked is like right now I can move the mouse, but the camera of the game does not move. That those kind of things. That's what we need to clean up. But see, the thing is, here's the tricky part of this. Let me unequip the gun. The tricky part of this is like if I do this and then I don't know, let's equip it again. Now you see, let's do this. Where do we go? Okay, I got my mouse cursor highlighter on. So you see the mouse cursor is on, right? You can see the arrow. Now if I press equip, okay, well it made me a liar. Okay. Oh Jesus. Okay, I gotta hide the I'm sick of those guys just starting to shoot in the background. At some point, we got to fix those guys too. I'm just going to deactivate this guy. Okay. Basically, what I was getting at is sometimes the mouse cursor will show, but it's a Unity thing showing it. It's not a game thing showing it, right? Like here's a good case. You can see the mouse cursor. Now, if I click, it's going to disappear. And so here, it's disappeared. If I hit escape, I can see it again. So it's difficult to know when it's working and when it's not, because I might say, hey, hide the mouse cursor. But because we're running the game in Unity, Unity will show the mouse cursor. So really the only way I can think of to kind of like get around that and actually test it is to just do a build. And then actually this will be a good opportunity to actually test Matthew's fix. So Matthew spent there was a bug where the buttons in the build were not working. So yeah, you'll have to test it and build really. I just said that. Did I just not say? I know. There's a delay. So I'm going to. So we're going to do a build, and then we're going to run it as an executable and kind of see. We're going to have to, and then we'll also see if Matthew was actually able to fix those bugs. I'm on the fence as to whether or not he was able to. He said he did. He closed the ticket, but can you really trust an Englishman? Can you really, really trust an Englishman? I don't know. All right. I'm just going to wait for this. Have there been any knife attacks lately, Matthew? Sorry. Nope. Don't want to get political. Oh, God. Ugh. I'll be right back. Ugh. It's not the first build. Ugh. All right, here we go, boys. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to press... This isn't the first build. I just had it build in an older build, so... I'm clicking. Okay, all right. Okay, let's... Okay, all right, we're going to calm down. We're gonna calm down. We're gonna go to master. Actually, okay, let me see it. It's complaining because I have changes. I think these are all changes that can be relatively ignored. What was this? What did I change in the game? Let's just stash these. Okay, let's go over to master. Yeah. No, I was, yeah, KS is like Matthew. I literally was just saying, do we think Matthew was able to fix this bug? Do we think Matthew, I merged it to master, do a fresh build off that. I'm doing that now. I'm not doing a fresh build, but I am doing a build of master. Although I am 99% sure that I pulled that the branch with which I'm working on is from the latest master. but we'll see. If it still doesn't work, we'll do a full rebuild, which will take a couple of minutes. Sorry, working. All right, tune in. Aw, Lisa. Aw. Aw, I'm going to heart her message. Aw. No problem. But hopefully, I'm telling Lisa, hopefully you can join on Friday, because right now it's a sausage festival. All right. Okay, so this is master. This is the master branch. Let's see. Do we think it's fixed? Do we think it's fixed? Let's see. Okay. Calm down. We're going to do a fresh build. We're going to do a build of a new... How do I change the output folder? That is another thing altogether. How do I change where... Clean build. Okay, we're going to clean it. Okay. St. Aveline 2. Yeah. Typical St. Aveline 2. Yeah. Typical developer talk. Typical Englishman talk, huh? Okay. All right. So we're going to... This is a fresh build. Oh, God, my leg. Oh, Jesus. All right. I'll fix that later. I had a great run today. Man, I had such a good run, but I'm paying for it now because my leg is sore. Oh, no, it was a good run. I did 4 miles sustained running at an 11:30 pace, 11 minutes, 30 seconds. But this is on a treadmill, so it's kind of cheating, right? Because it's always easier on a treadmill. But still, 11:30 sustained pace for 4 miles, and then it was like about 0.25 on either side on the beginning and the end. But oh man, it felt good. And I did it like really early in the morning. Like I woke up and I just felt great because I had a great night's sleep. And so went on a run, boom. Don't forget to switch to Windows 11. I don't know what to do about that, honestly, because in order to switch this computer to Windows 11, I have to turn on UEFI boot, which I don't want to do. Okay, so here is the new build. All right. Here we go. Oh, dear Lord, it wasn't in master? Where, what? Where the hell did you put it? Oh, my God. Did you put it on some branch? Where is it? Checking in because Matthew, make sure admission. Okay, wait a minute. Renamed. I think it's older than this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, is this it? Bro, ugh, who left this here? Okay, this looks like it. Build issues. It was never merged. What did you... Where's that pull request? All right, now I got to go look at the pull request. What the hell did Matthew do? What did he do? Swear to God, pay somebody good money. Oh, what is this? Who's this? Bouncer? Okay, somebody. And add error text on PR. This change aims to resolving... Who is this person? But, I mean, that's cool that just getting random... I'm going to have to check that out in a little bit. Error message. Okay. I don't know who this person is, but we're going to have to check this PR out. Yeah, no. I just... When did he... Oh, 11 hours ago. Okay. All right. That's not why we're here, though. We're not here for this. We're here to look at the closed PRs and see what happened to Matthew's PR. Implemented codecs, profanity, displaying on screen, mission UI fixes and improvements. Is this it? Inventory UI fix. No, I think this is something else. Mission panel. Yeah, that's not it. All right. Build issues. Here we go. Oh, so this went in. Well, this went into objective system. The object system 2, objective system 2, which was merged. I'm confused. It should be there. I think this change is actually there in the code, and I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it by, let's see, scene loader. You added holy hell WTF debug. Let's see if this is in the code. I was going to look up holy hell. No? Did I spell holy correctly? No. Yes, I did. All right. So maybe for once I was wrong. Sceneloader.cs. Scene. Yeah, this is old code. No, I'm sorry. So master is old code. So why the fuck didn't this get merged? Yeah, merged. It was merged. Okay, did I not merge objective system 2? Look at the pull requests. Look at close pull requests. Is there no way alpha? No, this is just, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. We can look at the tree. We can go here. There's objective system 2. Moving things, build issues. I'm thinking it was never merged to master. What else is in this PM? What else is here? Okay, let me just look at something. Okay, we moved all of this junk. Wait, that's Matthew's change? I'm going to look for a change of my stuff. Moving things. This is my change. Okay, that's just file movements. Let's go back to merge branch objective system 2 into. I'm so confused. What the hell? How did this get lost? Okay, goal and objective refactor is looking good. No, this isn't. This is going to be useless. I don't think it ever got merged, Matthew. Fuck. Pretty sure you merged it from objective system 2 before I did this, so you have merged your further work, but not my merge into objective system 2. I must have merged it. Yeah, it sounds like I merged objective system 2 before. Or did I just? I'm thinking I might not have merged objective system 2 at all. Actually, I see no evidence that it was actually merged into master. I'm just curious. Let's just do this. This is going to create, yeah, I mean, there's no way, yeah, obviously, there's going to be merge conflicts. Create pull request. It's like the only thing everything, like these conflicts could all just be ignored. No, there's just 69 files. 69 files changed. Well, this is a pickle. This is a pickle because maybe we can, what's it called? Cherry pick. Maybe we can cherry pick. Let's see. Build issues. Let's see. Can we cherry pick this? Cherry pick. Commit immediately upon successful merge. Include commit IDs. What if you merge master and eject system 2 and update it? No, I'm going to try and cherry pick your commit. Yeah, but you did mini. Let's see. It didn't. It didn't object. I mean, there. Well, wait. I'm suspicious. I'm suspicious because I think you probably changed more than this. Oh, okay, you said you had mini commits. Okay. So maybe what we can do is we can squash your commits. Fuck it, try it can be undone. You changed more files than this though. God damn it, Matthew! This is your fault. No. This is not Shore's fault. Just because he's here, I'm going to besmirch his good name. Let's see. What do you want to see if this fixes the issue? We can try, if that's what you're talking about. Or I can buy you a beer to have you do it again. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, it would be the end of the world to redo. It wouldn't be the end of the world to redo because I know exactly what needs to be done now. If you don't mind, but let's wait. Let's make sure I don't fuck this up. At the end of this stream, I will merge, or maybe let's finish this last little bit that I want to do. Well, shit. I can't even test what I want to do. Okay. I got it. Here's the plan. Here is the plan. Just, is everybody sitting down? Okay. Here's the plan. There were some, like, cosmetic things I wanted to do that I've done a couple of times. They've never made it into the game because I was having those issues on Mac a couple of days ago. The UI changes that I have checked in right now, they're good. So for the next 2 hours, we can just talk, hang out. I'll do some cosmetic, simple things. At the end of the stream, I will commit that and check that into master. And then when you get a chance, Matthew, yeah, if you get a chance, then just open up a PR against master, if that works for you. And I'll try not to do anything. It's going to touch game.unity, isn't it? Ah, God damn it. This is KS's fault. I mean, I'm just convinced it's KS's fault. And also, let's see. Is Francesca? Is Francesca here? Let our guiding star. Oh. Our guiding light. She is a pretty young lady. Is a pretty young lady. Okay, never mind. Nope. Don't get distracted. Okay, is there any way to abort this build? I just want to abort this. I mean, we have a plan forward. I want to abort it. Yeah, but only take a short time this time. It won't touch the game scene. Okay, that's good. All right. Can I abort this? Why doesn't this have a cancel button? Why doesn't this have a cancel button? Did it finish? No. Oh, come on. All right. So while we're waiting for that, so have we decided where I'm going? I mean, again, I'm thinking Auckland. So let's see. Let me look at the calendar. I go to California on here, the 15th through the 19th. So if I go anywhere, I will be leaving California on Wednesday the 19th. Ah, shit. but I would need to be in Seoul because my wife is going to come to Seoul, Korea on the 22nd, arriving on the 23rd. I might as well just go to Seoul. Well, let me look. Is there anywhere I can go for a couple of days after that or before that? Is it still building? It's still building. Wait, did it just finish? Okay, it finished. Okay. All right. So let me go back to the UI, and then we'll just do it. We'll have a nice, relaxing stream tonight. Does that? I mean, like, no yelling, no getting upset, no none of that. We're just gonna have a nice, calm, relaxing, meditative stream. It's gonna be basically like, you know, people. I get messages all the time. People asking me to do ASMR streams, and by all the time, I mean never. But you know, I could do an ASMR stream. Like, I don't see why I couldn't. So maybe that's what tonight will be. It'll just be a nice ASMR stream. All right, dev UI, or we could work on Kekbo tonight. That's another thing we could do. That's always an option. I thought that I stopped tracking packages. Oh wait, it's probably. So this packages lock, I was talking to AI about it, and AI was basically like, just don't commit it. Just stop tracking it. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. But since I'm on master is still tracking it, which is why I'm getting this. Get reset hard. Get checkout. dev.ui1. All right. So this will give us a time to talk about things. I think Brandon and KS left, but this will give us time to hang out. Are we getting square root algo tonight? No, we're not getting square root algo tonight. No. I was reminded. I went to school. I'm old. I don't know if I've mentioned that. I'm old. But there is a scene. I think it's Fast Times. I want to find this before I actually show it to you guys. No, let me find this. There's a clip. Let me see. Okay. So this clip here, this is a movie called Fast Time at Ridgemont High. I think it came out in the early 90s or something, but it takes place in like it takes place a long time ago. All right, here. I just want to play this scene and then we'll talk about it. No, wait, no, that's the wrong video. Okay, this. That right there. So he's in school. He hands out a bunch of papers to the students, and then they all do that. Now, my question is, do you guys understand the joke? Like, and this is an interesting thing. Like, do you understand? Like, I'm gonna give it a minute, but let me know. Do you understand the joke? Because that's a joke, and if you get it, you get it. I fell asleep in live. Oh, okay. But like on this scene, look at this KS. In case you weren't there, here you go. This teacher. This is from a movie, Fast Time at Ridgemont High. He hands out a bunch of dittos to the students, and then all the students do this. Do you guys get it? And see, this is one of those things that technology has ruined. This is one of those simple pleasures in life that advancement has taken away from us as a society. Just one of these simple little pleasures. And you guys will never know this pleasure. And that actually breaks my heart. But you don't even understand the joke. You don't even understand the reference. So kind of, Matthew, ditto machine. So way back in the day, the way that they used to make copies were with these things called ditto machines. Maybe you had a different name for them in England. Lord, it was like, oh, the Queen's paper maker copier, right? And what the way it would work is the teacher would literally hand write out a test or whatever thing that they wanted to hand out, and it was on this special type of paper that was basically kind of like I'm sure you've all seen those receipts where it has like that piece of paper in between the two pieces of paper, so when you press down, it's copied underneath. It was a paper similar to that, right? And so what the teachers would do is they would have these sheets of paper and they would handwrite the tests. So, I mean, because this is before printers, before computers were really like before computers. And so they would handwrite the tests or the sheet or whatever it was they were handing out. And of course, Xerox machines existed, but this was the 80s, right? And they were really, really expensive. So they had this cheap solution, which was a ditto machine. Now, I still don't understand how a ditto machine works. I don't understand how it copied things. Because literally you just wrote it on a piece of paper, and then you ran it through this machine, and then it spit out copies. I don't know how it worked. Maybe we can watch a video on it. But if the teacher, the best is the teacher, she would go, it was regular printer paper. Regular printer paper, right? It wasn't printers though. It was run through this machine. So the teacher was like, "Oh, I need to go make a few copies of this." And so she'd go and she'd run this out, and then she'd come back and she would hand out the papers. And you would get the paper. Get the paper, and it was cold to the touch. It was cold. Something about the machine made the paper cold. And obviously, as you know, if it was fresh, it was cold. It was slightly cold, and then you smell it. I don't know how to explain the smell, but it was like this sweet, chemically, it was this like sweet chemical smell that was just, it was so magnificent. And like literally, that's what kids would everybody would do this. You'd get the ditto, you'd get the sheet, everybody. Oh, because it smelled so good. And actually, I want to know how these ditto machines worked, because actually they were kind of like a thing of magic. Like, how did they work? How did ditto machines work? All right, we're going to watch this. God, this makes me feel so old. It's like a video from the 40s.
Is one of the biggest problems found in both business and teaching.
All right.
Posters and announcements to promote events, agenda.
And the best was, like, sometimes the teachers would have assignments where, like, they would encourage the students to, like, oh, on this day, Susie's going to write the lesson plan, or Susie, and so she would give you would get you would get the piece, like the original, like a blank sheet of the original paper where you had to write everything on, and then she would run copies of it. Oh, and it was so good.
To organize meetings.
Mm-hmm. Just tell me how it worked.
Powers have been developed to make written communication as easy, fast, and inexpensive as possible.
All right.
An identical copy made on a photocopy machine eliminates errors in retyping and saves time when only one or a
How did they copy, though?
Copies are wanted. The offset is commonly used because one company was originally prominent in the field.
All right, now this is okay. Banda copies never smelled so good. Yep, there it is. It was so it probably did get you
Hello,
high.
everyone, and welcome to another video on our own devices. I'm Jean Messier, and today it takes the form of a special dye-bearing wax applied to a paper master sheet, which is then wrapped around the drum. Now, when paper is fed into the machine, it is moistened with a solvent and then pressed up against the master sheet, and this causes some of the dye in the wax to be transferred to the sheet, producing a copy. Now, the Spirit duplicator was patented in 1923 by American inventor Wilhelm Ritzerfeld.
That's crazy. That seems more complicated than an actual Xerox machine.
these two machines.
All right, never mind. All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. But just like that, but that's like it makes me sad because it's a simple pleasure in life that you guys will never experience. But that's fine. I mean, because there's simple pleasures in life that you guys probably will experience that I won't, like the 2050s. You know, so it is what it is. Okay, let's move on. I hope to make it to 2050. I've always thought that 2050 is like, it's like my deadline, right? Like, I mean, it's 25 years from now. It sounds close, but I'll be 75. Wait, is my math right? Yeah, my math is right. 75. If I make it to, I was going to say if I make it to 75, I'll be happy. But my dad is 75 now, and my dad is fully independent. He has all his wits about him. He's still very physically healthy, mentally healthy. So I don't know. There's longevity on the on both sides of my family, but on my mother's side, not so much for men. Though I do have an uncle that is 70 and he's very overweight, and I'm like, well, if he is still alive at 70, as overweight as he is, me, I went to the doctor yesterday. By the way, since May, I'm down 12 pounds, boys. Down 12 pounds. So, yep. Told you I've been trying to lose weight. Okay, let's just do a nice little simple stream. Now, I've put stuff over here multiple times, but we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to do this. We're going to do this kind of the right way. So, let's see. What I want to do, and what I've seen a few YouTube videos do, first thing I want to do is I'm just going to paint some texture. All right, paint texture. I'm going to erase this. Apparently, I'm not going to erase this. Well, what's going on here? There's always something I'm forgetting. There's always something I am forgetting to do, and I don't know what it is. Why can I not erase? I can't draw. It's always something simple, too, and I can never remember. Like, it's... Hold Shift plus A plus click to sample from... No. Paint texture. I can't even paint texture. Why can't I paint? What's wrong here? Oh, is it locked? It might be locked. I have been locking things lately, but this does not seem to be locked. It's quite unlocked, actually. All right. Why in the world can I not paint? What is happening here? The brush is read only. That's fine. That's fine. What do we have going on? Gray finger icon in hierarchy. I thought that was just selecting. No? There's got to be some simple explanation here. There's got to be something. Okay, I can paint. That's good. But why can't I delete? Well, if I can paint, then I can just do this. I can just paint over it. I'm going to take a nap. I can't even keep one eye open. Bye, guys. I'll rewatch everything after my nap. Amen. No worries. No worries, KS. Have a good nap. I'll be back on Friday. All right, so let's see. So we're going to and KS. I'll be waiting for that. I'll be waiting for that physics PR. I want simulated water in the physics engine. Get it done. I'll be waiting for it. I know. I'll be waiting for a while. All right. Let me see. Add layer. So this is something that I've seen a few tutorials do, which I think looks good. I'm trying to find a good texture here. I think maybe we'll go with this one. So what they do is, Okay, we have brush size, which is, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to make it about 17. I think that'll be good. And then KS with the crying face. No, I'll be waiting for it. All right, let me see. All right, so it's going to come over here. And then... Actually, I think that's a little too... I'm going to use a different brush. Pretty much the same brush. I'm going to turn this... I'm going to turn the mouse highlighter off. All right. It's distracting me. Okay, so let me see. So we come over here. Oh, oh. This is one thing that has driven me nuts about, like, Unity. Okay. Notice how I had the I had the checkbox checked, but I didn't have the actual thing highlighted. So when I did that, I don't know how to unhighlight it. Can I maybe have unhighlighted it? So it's unhighlighted, I think. No, it's not. But basically, I had this unhighlighted, but I had the check mark checked. But because it was unhighlighted, it wasn't drawing that brush. It wasn't until I highlight. Now wait, will it draw it? Will it draw it if I uncheck it, but it's still selected? Yes. So what the fuck does the check mark do? What's the purpose of the check mark? Oh, I'm sure there's a rational explanation, but it's infuriating. Oh Jesus. Here. The check is just for mass removing then or something. Select without checkbox. Try select without checkbox. Yeah, I mean, I was able to draw if I'm able to draw without checking the checkbox and just having it selected. All right, so let's see. We're going to come over here. Oops, no. So this is a technique that I've seen actually multiple YouTube videos do. So I'm going to come over here. For beautiful terrains. All right, so they have basically a base layer. And then for the... Oops, that looks terrible. Here. And then eventually I'm going to replace the roads. But and then the actual pebble... The actual path, I'll make it as small as I can, and then that'll just kind of sit in the center of it. I kind of wish I could make the brush smaller, but I'm thinking because of some scaling thing, I can't make it smaller. So let's instead make it bigger. That's what she said. All right. Just calm down, Addy. Just calm down there, bucko. All right, let's see. Come over here. All right, we'll do this. Okay, I did 17. Let's go 22. And I'm lifting the mouse button up because so that I can have a more granular Control Z should I need it. Okay. And I don't necessarily want it to be perfect, right? Because it's going to be kind of like a gravel road. So, okay. All right. So now this is 22. Let's bring this down to 15. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let's just take it to the minimum, though. I think. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. But I think I can oops. Man, my legs are going to be sore tonight. I might have to take some Advil. All right. My wife, I don't know how she does it, but she has not, like, she still hasn't adjusted to the time zone. Yesterday and today, and I think Monday, I don't really remember, but yesterday and today, she got out of bed, not woke up. I mean, she woke up, but she got out of bed at 3:30. 3:30. And then, like, I thought maybe she was just going downstairs and, like, letting the dog out and falling asleep on the couch. No. She's, like, cleaning the kitchen. She's working out. She's doing this and that. And then she goes to work. She has to be to work at 8 or 7:30. She leaves at 7. She has to be work at 7:30. Doesn't get home until, like, almost 6. So I guess I get why she's going to bed so early. Okay, this looks terrible. That looks kind of awful. Okay, I guess I can only control Z so far. All right. One place I wouldn't mind going back to, India. I was considering going back to India. The food is amazing. And yeah, I liked India. Maybe I'll go back to India. Let's see. I'm just thinking out loud. Let me see. Come over here. Okay, let's work on a little bit of that. This. Okay. I think we'll just concentrate on this little part for the time being. Now, what I wanted to do is I have kind of screwed things up. Well, actually, wait a minute. I just realized, no, I didn't. I can do this. So a park lamp, I think what I want to do is I want to apply all overrides the, apply all, wait. I want to take the one in the scene and have that, and the changes I've made to the one in the scene, I want those changes to apply to the prefab. So that is apply all. Correct? Apply all overrides to prefab source. Okay, so yeah. So apply all. Did that. Now what I want to do is I'm going to put park lamps down here. Where did those go? Those are over here, and then I have this part. I have this part of the map called Oceanfront. And then the other thing that I did the other night that I lost. Oh, jeez. The other thing that I did is I have this. Where is it? Put it on this one. I have this flicker script, but it's oil lamp flicker, but I just put it on here. And then with this, put it here. I don't remember. I mean, I remember the intensities were kind of high, right? It was like 15 and 12 maybe. Or no, I'm sorry. 15 and like 2. Flicker speed, I think I had to increase that to make it look decent. And then I even had a sound, but we'll find the sound in a minute. We'll do a little audio work. I just want to see how this flicker looks. Actually, I should enable the lighting. I would like, at some point, I want to address the lighting too. All right, so, wait, where's my noise? Okay, it's there. It's there. The check is just for... Okay, I already read that. All right. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to see how this looks kind of like in a more light setting, a lighting setting. So disable this one. Enable this one. so that second lamp may be a little too much. Doesn't really seem to be flickering. So let's see. Oceanfront, we can turn off. If I go to here. Okay, so it's this one. All right. Didn't I put the... Oh, no. Well, no, I'm not highlighted on the correct one. Okay, so wait a minute. If I go 50... Okay, that's closer to what I want. Obviously, I don't want it to be so bright. Maybe the secondary flicker, just turn it off. Flicker speed, what if I go up, like, make it 100? Yeah, that's a little too much. Let's go to 20. 15? 12.5. We'll stick with that for now. Max intensity. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe a tad bit lower. Okay, so can I copy the value so I can do copy component, I guess? Paste component values. Okay, so I can stop and then I can paste. Don't forget to right click and copy the component when you're happy. God damn it. I swear, like, it constantly happens, Matthew, like multiple times. Okay, paste component values. All right. And then I think I'm going to get rid of this one. Whoops. I'm going to get rid of that one. All right. What was the other thing I want? Oh, so now what we can do is we'll go over to free sounds. Is it, no, I think it's .org. Oh, wait. I guess it is. What? Is it freesounds.org? Freesounds.org. Okay. Free sound. All right. Freesound.org. Okay. Electric buzz or hum. Let's do electric hum. Actually, I think the one that I found when I did this the other day was actually a lamp. Let's just do electric lamp hum. Street lamp incandescent electric hum. Perfect. Let's see. Actually, that's better than the one I originally found. I like it. It's subtle, but it's good. All right, I got to log in on this computer. Oh, wait. I don't want to lose this. All right. I gotta do this in my, I'm pretty sure I have credentials stored in my Naughty Boy browser. Let me see. Oh, yeah, yep. So okay, so I don't remember the password, but oh my God. All right. Let me look up the password. All right, I don't even need to look it up. I can just copy and paste. I told you we were going to have a nice, relaxing stream. Okay. Okay, we'll save those credentials here. We'll download the file. Download sound. Actually, let me cut this. Street lamp hum 1, just in case there is ever a second. And then there's a sounds folder. Sounds. Yeah, we'll just put it in there for now. Then what we can do, where's this park lamp actually? Oh, that's over there. Okay, that makes sense. All right. So park lamp, point light, and then we'll just add a audio source. Street lamp here. Play on wake, yes. We want a loop. We want it to be 3D. Probably max distance is not going to be more than like 15, if that, but we'll fool around with it in a second. I think this is good to just fool around with. Let's see. I see. So on here it shows that there are 2 viewers. I like to think that one, well, I know one is Matthew. I like to think the other, of course, is our North Star, the North Star of the show, our Francesca Estevez. She is the guiding light. She is the reason that we do the stream. That she is our purpose. We were talking, we started the stream out talking about existentialism and talking about what purpose do humans have. That's our purpose right there. Okay. It actually is, I don't want to say amazing, but it actually is kind of amazing how much just that boat sound. Like, I mean, like that just like it's amazing how much just something as simple as that just adds to the aesthetic and just makes things like a lot like it just seems. I like it. That's what I'm trying to get at. I like it. Okay, let's see about this buzz. Okay, I don't hear it at all. So, whoops. So maybe I do hear it? Yeah, I do hear it, but it's a little too quiet. Audio is one of the most important things in a game. It is. I mean, it is interesting how much of a difference it makes. All right, and this is pumped up as far as it can go. So, but what we can do is we can do this, come over here, and then I think we can open with WavePad. Yes. And we should be able to boost it. Now, I don't know what that's going to... Okay, yes, cancel. Okay, it's opened up over here, so let me drag this over here. Yeah, it's very quiet. Let's see, how do we boost? Levels? Amplify. So... I don't know. Okay, so that's what it currently is. Or is that what it... Okay, apply. I don't think that was it. Okay, amplify. What if we just go to 200? That's 6 dB. That might be kind of loud. No, that's not bad. Okay, I think we could even go a little higher. Let's go to 300. Okay, because it's easier. I mean, because we can always bring it down, right? Okay. Oh, shit. I didn't apply. All right, so we're going to 300, though. So I know that. Save. Save. All righty. Okay. So let's see how much of a difference that makes. Still on Windows 10. Why? Because No, I'm still on Windows 10 because this computer cannot be upgraded to Windows 11. And well, that's actually not entirely true. So if I want to do the proper Windows 11 route, I need to turn on UEFI boot mode, which I can't do because I could not figure out how to get the external, or not the external, but the extra drives I have. I could not figure out how to get those to be recognized in UEFI. So that's the main thing. But apparently I heard somewhere, Jesus, I heard somewhere that like if you, that there are ways around it, essentially, that there are, even if it's like, you know, your computer does not support it, but you can still do it with like a USB. Like there's like some like if you do like a Windows 11 recovery USB stick or some shit like that. Like I have seen that you can get around it. Is it a good idea? I don't know. All right, I think the footstep sound is a little too loud. So I want to figure out, I don't even recall. I think there's like actually a script called Footsteps, right? Yeah, Footstep Audio. Now, this was one of the first things I added to the game. So I know Matthew was probably already like, "Ugh, you added an audio source and code." You know, this is not my fault. This was literally one of the first things that I added to the game, and I just did what AI told me. So, what we can do? What can we do? So, footstep audio is probably added to the player. So, I think the first thing we can do, let's see, footstep. Yeah. So, I think the easiest thing to do, footstep essentials. What the hell is that? Oh, okay. All right. All right. So, am I... Wait. Back up. Audio source, get component, audio source pitch, play one shot. Am I setting this? Oh, okay. Dirt steps. I see. Okay. All right. How do we want to do this? Okay, so that's just the raw wave file. Okay. Basically, I want to quiet it down a little bit. Okay, well, I got this audio source here. Okay, footsteps. Okay, all right. This isn't terrible. And actually, no, it's my bad. It's not even creating the audio source and code. It's just getting the components. So that's actually perfectly reasonable. Let's just pump it down a little bit. 0.75. And then I have thought about, I kind of want to, I'm tempted to spend a bunch of money on a Windows laptop so that I can program on Windows when I'm traveling, but I'll just stick to Mac. It's Mac. Yeah, I'll just stick. Game programming on Mac is not terrible. I just really like, I've got like, because Matthew made me start using Visual Studio, I've come to like Visual Studio quite a bit again. I kind of went away from Visual Studio, but now I'm back. I think we could stand to be, I feel like hearing the hum now is a little too soon. So I want to change that. And the footsteps still sounds too loud. Let me just put this down to 0.2 to see if we're actually getting any reduction. Yes, we are. I think probably 0.4 might be good. Maybe even 0.3. I kind of even want to go 0.25. I don't know. The hum is a little too loud. The pitch also seems off. Okay, so 0.25 for the footstep volume. I'm going to write this down because I'll forget it otherwise. footstep 0.25 footstep volume. And then the park lamp. Let's see. Came over here. The lamp. Street lamp. Ah, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's another thing we're going to address. Wait, I thought I disabled the green guy. So what are they shooting? Oh, but I was doing all the like, okay, yeah, I was doing all the resets, all the hard resets, all the hard resets and everything. So I think that's why he's still around. Okay. All right, let's go back. So 0, don't forget to copy the component. Pitch is 1. Wait, the pitch on the, yeah, I don't remember modifying the pitch. Okay, let's go here. So let's keep the volume here. I think 0.25 on the footsteps, I think. And then if we go back to, where were we? It was in buildings, was it? Park lamp. Okay. Pitch is 1. But the pitch seemed weird. And then, oh, wait, the max distance, I do want to reduce that maybe to 10. Okay, like, I don't think I should be hearing it right now, like, unless I would have really good hearing. So let's see about 10. I'm not sure that these changes are having any effect. Yeah, they're not having any effect. So let's try 7.5. I want to lower the pitch. The pitch seemed weird. I'm going to do 0.8. What? Wait a minute. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're going to do this. All right. Oh. Okay, I think the footsteps are a good volume. They could probably even come up a tad. Maybe we'll settle on 0.3. Am I? Yeah, I'm hearing the buzz. I recommend reverb zone mix to 0 and Doppler to 0. So reverb zone mix. I'm not sure exactly what those do, but okay, I'm going to go with your guidance here. So reverb zone mix 0 and Doppler to 0. Where's Doppler? Oh, Doppler 0. Okay. Is the issue of the other lamp still having long distance sound? No. The sound is only on this one single lamp here. So the one you just modified is actually fine. It's I removed the one next to it. And I don't want them all, like, yeah, we can figure that out in a minute. Okay, so let me see. Come over here. I can hear it. I shouldn't be hearing it. Like, that max distance is really far. I feel like the pitch should actually come up a little bit. Let's go to 0.9. Maybe this should just go to, I don't know, 5. I mean, but that seems even too high. I mean, with what we're seeing. Let's go to 2.5. All right, let's try that. I swear I can hear the buzz now. Wait a minute. I hear the boats. Let me come over here. Well, let's get close to it. It's a little too loud up close, so we'll pump that down to like 0.8. I can hear the buzz. I shouldn't be here. Why am I hearing it so close? Excuse me. Why am I hearing it right now? Like, max distance is the max distance at what you'll hear it at a low level, if I understand correctly. If you're within the min distance, that's when it's at full volume. If you're outside of the max distance, that's 0 volume. That's kind of a question. It's not the boat sound interfering, right? Let's disable the boat and see. I hear the goddamn lamp. Or do I? Let me turn my fan off. No, I definitely hear it. Let me see. Hear it, but wait, okay, I can see if I still hear it by, let me go to the park lamp. If I, okay, there's another sound I need to disable. There's like an air raid siren. I have no fucking idea where I attach that though. How do I stop these? How do I stop the thing? There we go. Mute event sounds. Okay. So now I can shut Matthew up. Okay. Air siren. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to disable that as well. Something ain't quite right, but I can't tell from here. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm trying to get a base level of what I hear when the game's not running, right? This is what I hear, which isn't much. Now let's run it. I hear it. Definitely hear it. And then it's easier to show myself, not necessarily you guys, but yeah. I definitely hear it. Why in the world would I hear it here? I mean, I can definitely hear it and not hear. Oh, so I did say I wanted to pump the volume down to 0.8. I still hear it. Do I? Yeah, I definitely hear it. Logarithmic to linear? Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, let's try that. Because I think the boat sound, I think the boat was linear, I think is what I ended up going with. No, it's logarithmic. Oh, that's the accelerator. Where's the waves? That's also logarithmic. Okay, that's okay. I'm completely wrong on that then. Okay, so let's try. Why did audio source go? Oh my god. Okay, all right. Anyway, okay, let's try linear. Spatial blend, stereo pan. Min distance, max distance. Okay. Pretty sure I do not hear it. Pretty sure I do not hear it. Still don't hear it, which is good. I mean, I would probably want to start hearing it about now. Maybe I do. I can't tell. I should definitely be hearing it. Well, now I don't hear it at all. Let's try upping the max distance. Let's up that to 10. Min distance, volume lower off. That is weird. Spread. What is spread? Sets the spread of a 3D sound in speaker space. Well, that's really helpful. Hey, what does spread do? Oh, it sets the spread. Oh, thanks for the help, Unity. Yeah, I can always count on you for a clear explanation of what something does. Hey, what does the Wamsajod do? Oh, it sets the Wamsajod level. Oh, God. Would have never known. All right. Okay. What if I set this back to logarithmic? It completely goes away if I set it to linear. I mean, it is fading. What is that green line? What's the green line here? Spatial blend. What the hell's spatial blend? Oh, spatial blend. It's set. Oh, that's the 3D to 2D. Okay. Logarithmic spreads it so far. Yeah. Well, shouldn't this actually be 0? Right? Oh, this is the custom one. I just want to see. Okay. 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 I think one thing I'm going to do. All right. I'm going to take a little detour. Actually, I'm going to use the bathroom really quick, and then I'm going to take a little detour. I'll be right back. All right, just let me play some music. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's loud. I'll be right back. fella. I'm back. Ugh. Well, yeah, obviously, change to custom, that might work better. Well, okay. Let me stop this. Yeah, but I would still like to know why it doesn't work. I mean, why it doesn't go to 0? Like, it should be going to 0. But the one thing I did want to do is I want to add something to the debug screen, to the debug HUD. Yeah, this is this is just a nightmare. I want to add, let's see, debug HUD. Alrighty. Public, this will be a game object. This will be distance object. Basically, this will just be an object, and we're going to put this. Oh wait, I need to add a new. I don't think we need. We can repurpose some stuff here, right? We'll repurpose grounded text. Distance. Rename. Okay, and all this is going to do distance object. Distance text. So this would be float distance value equals vector distance controller transform position distance object transform. Okay. Controller, I'm assuming character controller. Okay, yes. Character controller. Character. I guess I had to set the character controller. Okay. Oh, we could just do player. Private, would it be transform, player, transform, and then, no, I don't want controller. I want to get the var player. Yes. No, not that. What is the one? This one. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I didn't mean to copy all of that. Jesus Christ. And then the transform, which the AI just, if, yeah. Okay. So then we can just do this with player transform. I mean, it's probably the same thing, but, you know. Okay. And then, so what I want to do now, I just want to put the park lamp just so we can visualize the distance. That'll just help for debugging. Distance text. Reset it. God dang it. So it would be grounded status. Whatever. Okay, we can enable this. I feel like I'm just going to disable these. Is that going to cause me to have exceptions? God damn it. Suddenly I'm doing a lot more editing of this script than I really wanted to. I think if we just do that, that will be fine. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Okay. We'll see. Arr. Oh, okay. Alrighty. So now we're going to do this. So hopefully we'll be able to see. Wait, I don't think I set. Did I set it? Maybe I did. I don't know. Did I? I don't think I did. Nope. I think all those unreferenced, all those, unassigned reference exception. All those things are telling me, no, you did not. You actually did not assign it. So let's see. Distance object. And then that would be this here. All righty. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Mission overlay. No, I think instead I want to move it. Oh, God damn it. Okay, move the panel. All right, let's put it over here. Okay. Okay. So now we know how far away it is. So like probably like right around in here is when we would probably want to start hearing it. So we could say like at 25 and then, okay. So let me see if I go back here, linear roll off 25. Maybe 20. I mean, the linear roll off seems to work, but would be interested to know why the logarithmic one doesn't work, or like why it doesn't automatically go down to 0. What is keeping it from going to 0? 15, 20. I mean, you know, that's as good a solution as any, right? Just doing that. Yeah. Should be 25. Okay, I think that looked good. Okay, so we'll do 25. Okay, so it's going to be... Let's try this again, though. Let's try 25. But yeah, it never goes to 0. Why not? Let's see. We haven't asked oh, there's our guiding light. Oh, hi, honey. Oh, and then there's this other woman. Oh, where is she? Oh, this other Colombian actress woman. I might... Catarina. It's like wait. Whoa. Colombia. No. Master Chef Colombia Catherine. It's not Catherine. We'll look. Yes. This woman. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. But like I've said, you know, Colombian women, they have this reputation for being gorgeous. Is that her daughter? All right. No. But yeah. So, okay. But anyway, I literally forgot what I was doing. Oh, I was going to ask AI. Okay. In Unity, I have an audio source with logarithmic roll-off, but it never goes to 0. But the graph, and thus the audio level never goes to 0. What could be causing this? In Unity, okay, the volume should theoretically... Okay, so it's approaching, yeah, okay, so it's approaching 0, but... Oh, Jesus. Okay, never mind. It's telling me like to do script stuff. No, just okay. No, we'll just fucking do it custom. We'll just do it custom. All right. Not getting angry. I'm not getting angry. Okay. Let's try that. Oh boy. Can't believe Not Sure never showed up. What a jerk. What a jerk. Oh, he's still got 45 minutes. And then if he doesn't show up, he's dead to me. Dead. I think that's pretty good. I feel like I could be here tweaking it all night. Like, I feel like it should be a little further back, but I think this is fine. I think this is fine. We're going to check this in. He hit the gym again. What a jerk. Oh. All right. Let me see. May have gotten to a fight with that guy. I saw yeah. His gym enemy. His gym enemy. No, the problem with me, I can't have a gym enemy because the only person that goes to my gym other than me is my wife. So, I mean, I guess she could be my gym enemy. All right. Woo. Okay, this is a lot of changes here. Okay. Oh yeah, we did do some matte poly sky material. What? 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 Editor build settings. What? Okay. I think this is. I'm going to discard. Okay. I'm going to discard the file changes of editor build settings. Matte poly sky material. I don't know why I would have changed. Like, what would have changed that? We'll just check it in. All right. Doing some nice relaxing environmental stuff. All right. Okay. All right. Put some audio back on. And now I think okay. I think that looks pretty good. Now let's add a few trees, some bushes, and a couple of rocks to kind of like just give it a little bit of life. Honestly, I kind of think we should delete the road. The road's going to go. Well, I guess actually the road can kind of stay. We should probably clean that up a little bit. I'm going to do this like a section at a time, though. Let's see. Over here. Then, actually, rocks. I did, when I was doing this the other day, there are a couple of rocks that the material is not good. So let's see, that one's good. It was this one. Okay, so it's number 4. It's the 4s. 4 rock 1, 4 rock 2. And then all I did, I just changed wasn't the mesh, it was the material. Where did I change that? This. Yeah. So I could just go here. that. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. I don't see why that wouldn't work. 4 rock 1. Wait, what am I looking at? Rock 1 prefab. Material. Okay. And then the last one. For rock 2 prefab. The material, we'll go use another material. Yeah, we'll just use that material. Okay, so now all the rocks should have a material that actually makes sense. Updating rock material. Well, let's drag a few rocks onto the scene. That's not a very good looking rock, though. Ugh. Yeah, and the material doesn't really work. Let's try this one. Okay, that one doesn't work. That one's not bad. Let's try this one. No, that's the one I just tried. Wait, which one was that? I already forgot. Okay, yeah, it was that one. That's that one. Okay, what about this one? Yeah, it doesn't look terrible. Okay. So I think 4 rock 2 is probably the only one we'll stay away from. I don't want to delete it, but we'll stay away from it. Just place some nice little rocks. One thing, let me see, like this, just rotate it, now it's a new rock. I think, yeah. Rotate it, and it's a new rock. Pretty good. All right. We'll add a couple of like bushes and shit. Oh, that's grass. That's not what I want. I want this. I want to go and I want to. Where's my trees? Oh, here it is. Paint trees. A couple of trees. Let's see. I want to do small brush size because I kind of want to do one at a time. Okay, that one doesn't even have a material. Let's look at this one. Demo tree. Demo tree sucks. Let's see if we can replace it. Oh, shit. What did I do? Oh, God. I hate when I, like, just start typing and then Unity's like, oh, yeah, no, okay, we'll just do that shortcut. And we'll do that shortcut. And we'll do this other shortcut. Great. And now suddenly you've actually ruined a bunch of things you don't know what. You enabled it. You enabled it, and the day-night cycle ran, so it changed the material at runtime, but non-instance material it persists outside of play mode. I'm not even sure what we're talking about. I kind of lost the context. Oh, a stop sign's gonna be a tree. Okay. Apply. All right. Some terrain. Okay. That's a nice looking tree. It's actually a really nice looking tree. This one. It's not such a nice looking tree. If you want a scary forest, that's a boring looking tree. Actually, that first tree is really nice. I like that one a lot. Edit trees. Let's add a new tree. Okay, so that's the one I just added. So these A, V, B, V, D. That one looks nice. Add that. Okay. So we select that, and then we plant one down. It looks the same tree. Did I just add the same tree? I don't think I did. Tree. All right. Remove tree. Okay. Let's add another tree. So it was DV that I just added. Right? So there's DV. EV, EV1, EV2. Let's try EV2. Doesn't look terrible. Should be a different size. It's all right. I don't want it to be much taller than that, but it could be shorter. Is it randomizing it or not? I keep delaying my ship's stats refactor by making Star Trek style weapons. I swear, I do feel like I've said this before, but I think I'm the only person in the world that likes Voyager. I've never been a big Star Trek guy. I've never been a big Star. I like Next Generation. I think everybody likes Next Generation. Next Generation was good. Oh, that's a little too tall. But the one I just remember a long time ago. I remember I would fall asleep to Voyager. It came on at 11 o'clock every night, and I watched them all. All right, so but I've never been really big into Star Trek. My friend Joe, who passed away a couple of years ago, well, last year, I guess, he was a huge Star Trek fan. Joe's the one, you know, like I'm still getting messages from the guy. So I've talked about this before, where so I was good friends with Joe for a long time. Like we met in like 2010, 2011, and we were really good friends. Like we were just good friends. And anyway, and so he has this message board that I took over, and he kind of knew that I would take over if he passed away. And so he gave me all this information for his web hosting accounts. Anyway, so he passes away, and this other guy who he is friends with, I don't even remember the other guy's name. What was the other guy's name? But he's been emailing me, and I've been ignoring him because the emails are like, this is the guy who has been replaying Joe's old streams because Joe's channel is monetized. And he wasn't making a lot of money from it, but Joe had a very faithful following. Like I'm like actually jealous of the following he had, because I mean people really loved him, and like I mean it took him I remember when he started doing it, it took him a long time to get that following, but he had a really faithful following, and but this guy just seems to be replaying Joe's videos, and I'm like, I'm wondering if the guy somehow, because I know he had some access to Joe's stuff too, and I'm like, wait, does he have access to like Joe's YouTube, and he's like replaying Joe's content, trying to get money from it because it's monetized? It just seems skeevy. It just seems off. And so he's been bugging me because I got access to Joe's hosting account. Now, it was not only the message board that was hosted on Joe's in Joe's host account. He had like birdopray5.com, which was it was his streaming website essentially. But I mean, he streamed on YouTube, but a lot of creators, they have a website dedicated to. Anyway, so it was like that, and it was like a couple of other things, and so anyway, but I tried renewing a couple of his domains, but the problem is that I could not find what registrar Joe had used to register the domains, and then I worked with his sister to try and get because his sister had access to his Gmail, and I wasn't going to ask for access to his Gmail. But I was working with his sister. I was like, well, look through the Gmail, see if you can see anything that mentions like a domain renewal or expiration. But she's not a tech person, right? So it's difficult. And but this guy, I think his name is Louis. He's just been texting me, now he wants me to send him the website data for these other websites that Joe had, and I'm just like, no, I'm just ignoring it. So I've just been ignoring it. It just seems weird. It just seems like I probably would be more inclined to do it if the guy wasn't replaying Joe's streams. I had to unsubscribe from his channel because I would get on YouTube and I would look at my notifications and it would be like, Bird of Prey 5 is live. And I'm like, no, he's dead. He's literally dead. And so it was just and then it was just weird. And so I was like, unsubscribed. And then the last couple of times that I did look at it, Joe would have at any given time, he would have 20 to 40 people listening, not bad at all. I mean, I love you guys, but I wish. And so he had a good little following, but then the last couple of times I've looked at the streams, it was like one of my streams, right? It was like 1-2 people listening. And I'm just like, just let it go, man. Let it go. I don't know. It's just let me see. I want to try and find the email of the guy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, somebody's trying to... FacebookMail.com. Is that an actual... I'm just looking at my email over on my Naughty Boy account. Now I want to look at this. FacebookMail.com. Yeah, now whatever. Ugh, Jesus. I'm just looking at my email. Sorry. I know this is really interesting to you guys as I'm checking my email on the stream. I know that you guys are just like, whoa, he's checking his email in his stream. Is he going to look at Discord next? Whoa. No, I wanted to find the guy's name. It's kind of bugging me now. Ooh, it's raining. Yeah, his name's Louis. It's me, Louis. Can I put this one? Let's see. I want to show you guys this, but all right, I'll just read. I'm unsure how long you checked this inbox. I'm just checking in. Did you receive my response about the IPs? I can update the name servers and DNS reconnect every two. He's just going on, and it's like, I've been tasked to obtain the backup for birdopray.com. If you can help me with this, please. I believe his mother wants to make sure, and that's another thing. He keeps invoking his mom doesn't know anything about the websites. It's just weird. It's just weird. So I've just been ignoring him. I'm not going to respond to him. I've just been ignoring him. But literally, it really weirded me out that I just remember logging on YouTube, checking. It's Bird of Prey 5 is live, and and the first thought I had is he's dead. He died. He had a funeral. He died. So anyway. No, I miss my buddy. I do miss. I miss my buddy, but I don't. But no, I don't. I don't miss him enough to like watch his. No, it's just weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Let's look at this like actually in the game and see how it looks. Oh, I should turn that off, but that's okay. It's a little too uniform. I could probably break that up by putting another tree or something. Maybe it's not that bad. It's funny because I have my windows open because it's not super cold out tonight, and I hear crickets outside, and I'm like, oh, wow, the crickets really do add a big aesthetic to the game. And then I'm like, wait, no, there's not cricket sounds in this game. There's not cricket sounds in this game. Not yet, at least. Almost looks like someone placed them there. Yes. Shut up. Okay. Maybe we'll delete. And delete. I like that tree, though. Which tree is that? It's that one. Okay, so we can delete. Oh. Hold control to erase. Okay, hold shift to erase trees of any type. Okay, so. All right, I think that's fine like that. That's two different trees. The rocks. Is there anything else? Do we have, what other kinds of things? Like, do I have a bench? Nah, bench is dumb. What signs do I have? Exit sign, highway sign. Should we put a highway sign on there? I think a highway sign makes sense. Sign secure. I don't know what that is. Street sign. Toilet sign. It has a sound? Wait, why? Oh, the sound icon's for the... Okay, I'm thinking like I dragged the toilet sign icon there just to see it, but... And I'm like, wait, it has a sound? Okay, let's see. Wait a minute. Put this here. Matthew says he'll be right back. This is like the personal Matthew stream right now. Not even not sure is here. Not even not sure. Oh, he's posted. Did he post in how to deadlift? You should be deadlifting. Oh, well, Jesus Christ, that was at 6 o'clock. How long is he going to be deadlifting for? What happened to my sound? Wait a minute. Okay, it's there. Should be a tad bit louder. It's a little quiet. Man, my legs are gonna hurt. They're hurting. Oof, God, that's the price you pay for a good run, though. It's at full volume. All right, let's see. Let's go to it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right, we can disable the debug. All right, what else can we? Oh wait, I'm gonna keep the bathroom sign there, just for the heck of it. Oh, I got to bring the boat back. I don't want the boat to go away. I want to have the full experience. I'm going to bring the boat back. Yeah. All right. Yeah, honey. You're going to go to bed?
Yeah.
Did you get up at 3:30 this morning?
No, 4.
At 4. Oh, okay. Did you let him out?
Yeah, but can you let him out again?
Yeah, I'm going to come to bed in like a half hour.
Okay,
I'll be in soon, honey.
are you still streaming?
Yeah, I'm still streaming.
I'm gonna put the other one.
Okay, honey. All right. Oh, there's my shadow, the capsule-like shadow. The capsule-shaped shadow that is me. All right. I think we can check this in. The other thing I wanted to do, if we, let me see. Okay, I think this is fine. More tweaks to the audio. All right. And then what we're going to do, I want to see where the pistol sound is actually. Pistol interaction. I don't think it's there. Audio source. What are we doing here? We're instantiating audio source prefab. Pistol item data. Pistol item data. Okay. Audio source prefab. Okay, so the audio is a prefab. I mean, it's part of the scriptable object, is what I meant to say. Let me see. If we come down here and we look at items. Oh, it's an audio source prefab. Okay, that's kind of good. As what I'm getting at is why. Okay. 500. All right, I think we need to bring the distance object back again. Let's turn this on. And then the distance object in this instance, instead it's going to be green guy. Did you go pee? Is that where you went, Matthew? All right. Oh, somebody's texting me. Okay. 434. So I'm trying to think. Okay, let me go back to where I was. Ah, god damn it. The back button doesn't work. I wish it did. Okay. Come over here. Come over here. Here. I think let's change this to 200. A quick warm wash to help me sleep. Aw, you're going to go to bed soon? Hey, you got some work to do. You got some work to do. You got to fix those builds. You got to fix that. No, there's no issue. You know how we can hear the gunshots on the other side of the map? I'm trying to see if I can fix that. I'm going to also to help with that testing. I am going to let me enable green guy. And then let me, spatial blend. Oh, it's got to be 3. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize it was 2D. Okay, I'll go change that in a second. I'm going to put green guy right in front of the guards. So the guards should see him pretty much right away. Let me go to the pistol. Let me go to the scriptable object, go to the prefab. Okay, so let me look at this. Okay, so 2D. Doppler level 0, like you, and then reverb zone mix 0. Let's just do linear. We know linear is going to work. For whatever reason, logarithmic is being weird. Okay, let's see. Don't threaten me with a good time. A quick warm wash to help you sleep. Okay. So the problem is I don't know if they're actually attacking green guy. I assume they are. Okay, I think that really needs to be logarithmic though. It is that is an instance where the linearity of it sounds weird. But is this actually 0? I'm dragging it down to actual 0. So let's keep it at that. Let me wait a minute. I want to see something. What if I just do this? Oh, no. Okay. No, okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, I see. I was misunderstanding. Okay. Let me see. Okay, it's too quiet. He's shooting something. What's he shooting? It's kind of funny to watch. Just a gun just floating there. They've killed themselves already. Green guy's invincible. Oh, wait. What's he doing? Oh, that's right. They don't die. I forgot. Wait, is he still shooting? No, he's not shooting. Okay. All right. So I feel like this is like a custom thing, right? Like it's gonna be loud for Jesus. Let's see, maybe we can do it opposite. So we go here. Go here. Let's see. It's going to be loud from afar. I mean, it's a gunshot. So can I delete these? Oh, shit. I didn't want to do that. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Wait. Wait. This is getting more messy than I want. Can I? Okay, I can delete them. Okay, that's good. Oh, Jesus. No. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. That looks horrible. That's not what I want. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. What's going on? That's a terrible curve. That's one of the worst curves I've ever seen in my life. That's awful. Okay. Why am I not closer to them? I mean, that's better. It's not great, though. Like, how can I... Like, that is pissing me off. Oh, now it's just like a step function. What the hell? How do I make it more of a curve? I think I've ruined it. Right-click the point and set to smooth. Oh. Free smooth. Flat, broken, audio, clamped audio, delete key, edit key, flat. Flat. You might get away with only 2 points here. I mean, like, it should come up. I mean, that might be good. I mean, I think that's probably about right when you would start hearing the gunshots, yeah. I love it. I'm zip. Oh. We've got to fix that bug. We've got to fix it. We've got to fix it. It's pretty hilarious how it is now. All right. All right. I'm gonna check that in. It's not perfect, but whatever. Okay. Gunshots cannot be heard around the world now. Okay. All right. Oh, I love those guys. They crack me up. Okay, so anything else that I want to do in the last 10 minutes while we're here? I guess I could add a few more houses or something. Where was that? You know what? That office building. Let's try adding that office building back. Remember that office building that was causing problems? Office building. Where'd it go? There it is. That's the... Oh, where's the prefab? Okay. Is this it? Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's not a resource heavy. I don't see what the problem is. I don't see what the problem is. Why would that be a problem? What were no, I mean, I'm joking. What were those things called? Okay, well, first of all, I forgot. Okay, so there's the status. There's like the stats. There we go. And then there were they vertexes, or what were those batches? Were they batches? I think it's already. Oh, you might be right. You might be right. It might be. I'll look in a second. Let's see. I got to go to work, guys. Sorry. It has a nice looking prefab, honestly. Okay, let me let's see. Let's delete that. Delete. I think you're right about it being disabled. At least I thought it was. It sounded right. I might have deleted it. Oh wait, no, here it is. Yeah. Yeah, we'll enable it, see how it goes. The other thing I want to do is I want to move all this stuff into oceanfront. It's not quite oceanfront. Let me undo that really quick. Let me do this. Oceanfront. Create empty. Intersection. Intersection. Ah, god damn it, not intersect. Intersection. Okay. I added the toilet sign, but I keep meaning to. So many batches, tries, and shadowcasters. Well, I mean, that's the price you pay for light, for greatness, you know? All the lights inside are enabled. What's the problem? I don't understand what the problem is. What's the big deal? I keep meaning to look at this sign. Perfect. All right. Are the lights on? Yeah, I guess the lights are on. I remember I had to make changes to be able to get inside. Yes. Okay. Oh, that's right. It has like the invisible door, like the invisible glass. All right, I'll disable it. Okay, I'll disable it. Okay, we're not going to have it. I don't get to have any fun around here. Where the fuck did it go? Which one was it? There it is. All right, fine. Fine. I don't get to have any fun. All right. I'm going to end it a few minutes early. Okay, so I did say before I go, so I'm just going to... whatever. Whatever. I'm going to merge this to master. And then, so Matthew, if you're going... What is this? Oh. I never. Oh, it committed that. Oh. I got to be very careful about what I'm about to do. It committed the cherry pick. So I'm going to. Don't ever do this at home, kids. Don't ever do this. Because it's the end of the stream, so more people always join at the end of the stream. I am going to reset current branch to this commit, and I am going to do it hard because that's how I go. I go hard. Go hard or go home. I'm just going to double check. Okay, yes, I think that's right. So I'm going to reset current branch to this commit. Go hard. Yes. Okay. I think that's good. Okay. All right. All right. And then UI got pushed, didn't it? Yes. No, that's rain. Yes, it got pushed. Okay. So I should be able to open up a pull request. No, let's close that. That's just that shit one. Oh, I didn't look at that other guy's pull request. Let me see. 111 on. Thanks for the PR. I'll take a look at this soon. Okay. That's awesome. Okay, cool. I don't know who that guy was, but hey, I appreciate the work. Okay. Okay, new pull request. So I want to put this into master, able to merge, view pull request, refactor. Oh, I already have one open. Yes, I guess I do. Whatever. Okay. All right. I see some Copilot messages and I saw some Matthew messages in there too. But it just looks like Matthew yelling at Copilot mostly. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and squash and merge. And I know Matthew said all the hard work you did in fill.prefab. I know. Okay, so that is merged. Pull request successfully merged and closed. Git check out. Master git pull rebase. And we are good to go. All right. All right, boys. Or boys, or whoever's listening. Thanks for joining. I'm exhausted. I'm actually really tired. My legs hurt so bad. I was hoping to have another great run tomorrow. But as sore as my legs are right now, oh man, getting old. I do not recommend it. Although it's better than the alternative, but I mean, just barely. So, all right, guys, have a great one. I'll be back, of course, Friday night, 6 p.m. I'll see you then. Until then, have a great time. Bye.